Shabbat Shalom. We are continuing through our series of Baruk and picking up chapter 29, reading through 40. And he answered and said unto me, Whatsoever will then befall will befall the whole earth. Therefore, all who live will experience them. For at that time I will protect only those who are found in those selfsame days in this land. And it shall come to pass, when all this is accomplished, that was to come to pass in those parts, that Hamashiach shall then begin to be revealed. And Behemoth shall be revealed from his place, and Leviathan shall ascend from the sea, those two great monsters, which I have created on the 5th day of creation, and shall have kept until that time. And then they shall be for food for all that are left. The earth also shall yield its fruit 10,000-fold. On each vine there shall be 1,000 branches, and each branch shall produce 1,000 clusters, and each cluster produce 1,000 grapes, and each grape produce a core of wine. And those who have hungered shall rejoice. Moreover also, they shall behold marvels every day. For winds shall go forth from before me to bring every morning the fragrance of aromatic fruits. And at the close of the day, clouds distilling the dew of health. And it shall come to pass at that selfsame time that the treasury of manna shall again descend from on high. And they will eat of it in those days, because these are they who have come to the consummation of time. And it shall come to pass after these things, when the time of the advent of Hamashiach is fulfilled, that he shall return in glory. Then all who have fallen asleep in hope of him shall rise again. And it shall come to pass at that time that the treasuries will be opened, in which is preserved the number of souls of the righteous. And they shall come forth, and a multitude of souls shall be seen together in one assemblage of one thought. And the first shall rejoice, and the last shall not be grieved. For they know that the time has come of which it is said, that is the consummation of the times. But the souls of the wicked, when they shall behold all these things, shall then waste away the more. For they shall know that their torment has come, and their perdition has arrived. And it came to pass after these things that I went to the people and said unto them, Assemble unto me all your elders, and I will speak words unto them. And they all assembled in the valley of Kidron. And I answered and said unto them, Hear, O Yasharal, and I will speak to you. And give ear, O seed of Jacob, and I will instruct you. Forget not Zion, but hold in remembrance the anguish of Jerusalem. For lo, the days come when everything that is shall become the prey of corruption, and be as though it had not been. But as for you, if you prepare your hearts so as to sow in them the fruits of the Torah, it shall protect you in that time in which El Elohim is to shake the whole creation. Because after a little time the building of Zion will be shaken in order that it may be built again. But that building will not remain, but will again after a time be rooted out, and will remain desolate until the time. And afterwards it must be renewed in glory and perfected forevermore. Therefore we should not be distressed so much over the evil which has now come over that which is still to be. For there will be a greater trial than these two tribulations, when El Elohim will renew his creation. And now do not draw near to me for a few days, nor seek me till I come to you. And it came to pass, when I had spoken to them all these words, that I, Baruk, went my way. And when the people saw me setting out, they lifted up their voice and lamented and said, Whither do you depart from us, Baruk, and forsake us as a father who forsakes his orphan children, and departs from them? Are these the commands which your companion Yirmiyahu the prophet commanded you, and said unto you, Look to this people, till I go and make ready the rest of the brethren in Babel, against whom has come forth the sentence that they should be led into captivity? And now, if you also forsake us, it is good for us all to die before you, then that you should withdraw from us. And I answered and said unto the people, Far be it from me to forsake you or to withdraw from you. But I will only go unto the Holy of Holies to inquire of El Elohim concerning you and concerning Zion, if in some respect I should receive more illumination. And after these things I shall return to you. And I, Baruk, went to the holy place and sat down upon the ruins and wept and said, Oh, that my eyes were springs, and my eyelids a fount of tears. For how shall I lament for Zion, and how shall I mourn for Jerusalem? Because in that place where I am now prostrate, of old the high priest offered holy sacrifices, and placed thereon an incense of fragrant odors. But now our glorying has been made into dust, and the desire of our soul into sand. And when I had said these things, I fell asleep. And there I saw a vision in the night. And lo, a forest of trees planted on the plain, and lofty and rugged rocky mountains surrounded it. And that forest occupied much space. And lo, over against it arose a vine, and from it under it there went forth a fountain peacefully. Now that fountain came to the forest and was stirred into great waves, and those waves submerged that forest. And suddenly they rooted out the greater part of that forest and overthrew all the mountains which were round about it. And the height of the forest began to be made low, and the top of the mountains were made low. And that fountain prevailed greatly, so that it left nothing of that great forest save one cedar only. Also, when it had cast down and had destroyed and rooted out the greater part of that forest, so that nothing was left of it, nor could its place be recognized, then that vine began to come with the fountain in peace and great tranquility. And it came to a place which was not far from the cedar, and they brought the cedar which had been cast down to it. And I beheld, and lo, that vine opened its mouth and spoke and said to that cedar, Are you not the cedar which was left of the forest of wickedness, and by whose means wickedness persisted and was wrought all those years, and goodness never? And you did keep conquering that which was not yours, and to that which was yours you did never show compassion. And you did keep extending your power over those who were far from you, and those who drew nigh to you. You did not hold fast in the toils of your wickedness. And you did uplift yourself always as one that could not be rooted out. But now your time has sped, and your hour is come. Do also therefore depart, O cedar, after the forest which departed before you, and become dust with it. And let your ashes be mingled together. And now recline in anguish and rest in torment till your last time come, in which you will come again and be tormented still more. And after these things I saw that cedar burning, and the vine growing itself and all around it, and the plain full of unfading flowers. And I indeed awoke and arose.